G'day mates, how yous going today? Thought I'd give you a run through and a tour of our greenhouse slash veggie patch. So at the moment we've got just a couple of projects going. Thought I'd give carrots a go to see if they'll grow in these grow bags, because I've tried carrots in the raised beds and all I get is U-bend looking things and it's not very nice to look at or edible, so we're going to give them a go. I've only heard really good reviews on them, only a couple are bad, but got a capsicum growing. See how it goes in one of these ones as well. I'll put a link below the video if you'd like to go check the bags out. They're Australian owned company, so if you're interested, go have a look. In here there'll be more beds being put in, but at the moment we haven't got around to it. Coming up to Christmas and all, we'll do it after Christmas for the new growing season. We have a makeshift trellis out of chicken wire for our beans and peas when the season comes in. Here we have Japanese cucumbers and gherkin cucumbers, which they're only just started now. There's a couple of fruit on if you can see it. So I'm excited about that. Going to get into the pickling. We have squash. Now there's a lot of different types of squash. This is called a button squash. This is the first time I've ever grown it, so I don't have much knowledge of it as yet. Only the stuff that I've found out. But it's got really nice fruit. Beautifully steamed. Very hardy too. Last few days we've had 40+ degree heats. It hasn't seemed to phase it. So, it's very dense in there. But as you can see, there's heaps of fruit. We're gonna get onto beehives and pollination later on 2020, so stay tuned for that. So this is the middle bed at the moment. This bed we just put homemade compost in, so I'll be bringing a video out on composting and what small families can do to make their own compost. You don't really need much, it's amazing. We have our first high bed, which at the moment has marigolds in it. Still experimenting with that and seeing if it does repel insects. In the second high bed we have garlic chives and parsley. They're not doing so well in this heat, so they'll probably die, I'd say. And in the third one we have broccolini. Now broccolini is new to us. We haven't got much information on what it does or how it grows or what it likes. We just popped it in and see what would happen, and it's doing pretty well so far. So I'll probably do a bit more research on it later on to see what it should have been, like what temperatures the soil likes to be and what type of soil they like. Over in this corner we have our compost bin. We're all about composting. We don't throw any green waste away. We reuse it into our compost, feed back to our plants. We have sweet potato growing at the moment, which is the red skin variety. So when the harvest comes, stay tuned for that. We have potatoes, and I'm just growing them in those fabric bags again. They really are amazing. The only thing I don't like about them is that they dry out very quickly. So if you were to use them as your main growing practice, I would probably invest in some trays to put under them to have water in, because they do dry out very quickly. But we'll see how well they grow potatoes and sweet potatoes, and I'll give you an update on that. Down here will be all raised beds. Let's go get my partner to get some more wood. So yeah, so that is our greenhouse slash veggie patch. Alright guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.